The more money they print, the more money they spend. Stockies go up.
Right.
President Biden unveils his $2 trillion infrastructure plan. The proposal would put $621 billion into transportation infrastructure, such as bridges, roads, public transit, ports, airports, and electric vehicle development. Okay. Expanding broadband access and upgrading electrical grids. Biden plans to fund the spending by raising the corporate tax rate to 28%. That could be a bad thing for short term for stocks, honestly, if this happens, because less profits by our stonks
Yeah,
means
to
prices
be
go
honest,
down
it was actually higher.
from
Right.
35
Yeah,
before.
from
So
35.
they're not even going back to what it was. They're just going to 28%.
So it's only a 7% increase. I mean, that's AT&T's dividend a year. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi told Democratic caucus in the chamber she would like to have it passed by July 4th. That gives you 4 months to get into the positions in the industries and the companies that you think are going to benefit from this. Clean energy cleans up as Biden plan calls for a 10-year tax credit extension. Solar stocks are surging as President Biden prepares to unveil the details of his $2 trillion infrastructure spending package. It would give a 10-year extension to the tax credits that have been a boon to wind, solar, and other renewable. The proposal also envisions boosting the value of the credit to 30% from 26% today. Now, it's 26% today after being 30%. It was going down, and it was actually supposed to be in California be phased out in 3 years. It was the value of the credit would begin dropping around mid-decade. Yeah. So what they basically did is they pushed it far out. Every year, what they would do is they'd say, we're getting rid of the credit. Everyone go out and buy your vehicles. And then every year they would say, oh, the plan was so successful, we decided to extend it.
This is so important that if you were a believer that EVs were not going to make it, that's it. ICE engines are dead. Welcome EV
Yeah.
future. To give people 30% off of installing solar. Imagine as the prices of solar comes down, and it will over the next decade, and you're getting 30% tax credit off of that.
Keep in mind, too, every new home built in California now must have solar.
Right.
It must.
Well, do you know the percentage it must have, or is this?
No, every home.
I know, but what percent? Like 10% of the home's use of power has to have solar.
Oh, no,
20%
no. The whole house. Every home that is built in California
has to be
must have
100%
Yeah,
renewable.
check it out. Check it out. Look, the California solar mandate enforces that solar panels are required on all single-family residents and multifamily residences up to 3 stories high. This means that all apartment buildings, no matter how wide, will require rooftop solar panels so long as it is less than 4 stories. Solar panel systems are meant to be installed at a large enough capacity in order to cover a building's approximate annual electricity consumption. That's 100%, Vitaly. This is challenging to calculate exactly when you are building a brand new property, which no one has ever lived in. For this reason, most builders estimate a building's average electricity consumptions based on the square footage of the floor plan. As a general rule of thumb, most builders use an estimate of 2 watts per solar power per square feet. This means that for a 2,000 square foot residence, a 4,000 watts or 4,000 kilowatts solar capacity needs to be installed.
That's kind of crazy. Any new construction
Any
now,
new construction.
up to 3 stories, basically 100% solar. If you're not investing in solar and EVs and the infrastructure and the MP materials and the mining and whatever else goes along with this stuff, you're a goddamn moron.
Right. You're going to be broke. This thing went from 138 to 165. That's a big jump.
What you just read and what we just went over, Enphase and SolarEdge and Tesla are in a prime position to own this entire market, basically.
Yeah.
You're talking about 3 companies. Literally, you're talking about 3 companies that I don't have SolarEdge, but 3 companies.
These 3 companies are set to be like ExxonMobil, Chevron, and Shell. So like, this is it.